All right, y'all, what's up? We're back. Try and get a few shots going. See if we can go good. Only a few yards. About 20. All right. Getting back into this now. There's one. The grass is helping me back there, though. Oil truck. That one just went right. Trying to get over that to that target. Really bad kicks. Just keep going right. Keep bearing right on me. Trying to just get up over by that target. Ducked it. Skulled that one. There we go. Getting back on pace. Colored balls, you gotta hit a lot softer. Not colored like this, but the ones that are like coated. They rip right through that target too. Little pickup, little top golf ball. Hopefully they ain't tracking. catching the head. That one felt good. Alright. Getting over that bag still. Right off the driver. Getting a call. Really working on trying to just get underneath that ball, scooping under it, leading in with this, the heel. Just trying to get up and over that bag near that target. Just keep duffing out. You just keep rolling out bad though. Getting under it good. What? Wait, flies. Thank you, bro. Yeah, got a little style to it. You look good, play good. You know. I'm one for that. I think if you look good and you feel good, you'll play good. Just trying to flop that ball over that bag. Get near that target. There's holes in that net too, so they just go right through it. Can't really see it though. Thank you guys for tuning in though. We're just getting started, trying to get that to AI stickers. Does it ever go over the fence? Yes, sometimes it does. Sometimes it does. We try and mitigate that, but sometimes they just get away from you. But my neighbor knows to throw them over. But if anything hits that back fence, it's not good. You don't want to hear that ball touch the fence, because in my mind that's a bad shot. That roll off the green. I like also playing it like that. That target is a pin, so if anything lands within putting distance, that's good for me. That was stop. That was gonna hit the fence, but that brick saved it. And again, I'm trying to just mess around with this club. You can obviously get those regular chips, but trying to get into like opening that face up a little bit more, getting comfortable. Because once you switch over to the grass, it's a whole different game. Just not being afraid to get under those little chips definitely help. It's a good little practice. Just lead in with that heel. Oh, not like that. But you get the idea, kind of. So we're just trying to get over that bag up in this area. Sometimes we could get it short too. Try and intentionally get it to not go past that bag, but that's pretty hard. Got to warm up a little bit. I'm just working on getting under that. This is oldie. Thank you, bro. It's super satisfying hitting nice shots too. I just got this, so this is what I'm working with. I love getting out here. I could do this for hours. Really can. It's not as much as I grew up playing hockey, and practicing that takes a huge toll out of your body. Your arms, your back. I mean, so does this, but it's less. It's definitely less. This is a lot easier. So this I could do all day. Especially if I'm just gonna get shots like that. I ain't complaining. Trying to split that bag. Those are the ones I said that could land short, like that. Most of the time it comes intentional, not gonna lie. So when I do try and land it short, skull it. Over that bag, right into that mid area to roll out to the further area. Thank you guys for tuning in. Definitely leave a like and sub, help push that stream. Help me want to keep doing this. Peace and love, y'all. Appreciate it. Those coated balls, like these ones, they come off a lot hotter, so you gotta hit them softer. I don't know what the coating is, but it's not like a regular golf ball. Trying to throw that club at it. Look at it. It's coming. Takes like 2 or 3 to get a feel for it. And you could just rip them through. There we go. Split the bag. Split the bag. And yeah, this club definitely boosted my confidence a lot. Helped me get under it. I'm trying to get these little like slight shots. With my sandwich, I wouldn't do that, but with this, it's got a leading edge on it, so this digs right into it, which helps a lot. I don't know if any of you guys tuned into that the Internet Invitational yesterday, but that was a crazy turnout. Freaking crying, trying to sabotage the backswings. It was everything. Good content. Don't mind that last shot either. That one was a big push. Try and take some off the front foot. Go a little bit higher. Sit softer. Excuse me. Not that one. These are a little bit harder to catch. You want to catch it. Touch the back. Touch the back fence, not good. You want to catch it as you're coming up. So you really use that loft. Not that one. Got your standard chip. Never go wrong with that. Those are the ones that you really get under when I go like that. So just the ball is rolling right off the toe. And this club too, it definitely helps. There's like grooves in it. See that on top? So all those are putting distance, so in my books those would be good if we were pitching onto a green. At least they all got over. One of them came back, I think. Not bad. It's like 60 balls. 60 that thing holds. If I counted correctly. I rolled down nice. The grass is not the greatest over there, so get some bad bounces. Making me look bad, grass. It's all torn up. Grass is something very hard to maintain. If you're not paying people to do it that are good, could be just throwing money away. And if you're obviously going to do it, it's a lot of work. I don't have the time for that right now. But it definitely helps to practice. I'm getting all these bad bounces. You always got to put that into factor too when you're playing. Hit a good shot, but gets a shit bounce. Don't do you any good. Here goes one of those. This is what I mean by the coated balls. These ones, they have like a coating on them that make them go. So I be careful with these ones. But they help to get a feel, get a good feel. And that's all we're looking for. Just a good feel. The more time you spend with each club individually, obviously, the better you're going to get with it. And I feel like my strong suit is within 100 yards from the pin. That's when I get better. I could swing the driver good, just definitely not straight. Sometimes straight, but not all the time. That's what I want to fix. Because I got the yardage. I could easily do 250 to 280 every drive. Easily. It's just whether or not it goes straight or not. And the birdies that I have gotten in my lifetime have came from good drives. I've only had 4. It's been driver, wedge in, putt. Driver, wedge in, putt. Only had 1 tap in. But I didn't really start playing till last year. So this was my 2nd full season under my belt. And it's like, It's like a freaking drug. I saw a video, it's like you're lying to your friends and family about it, you're lying to work about it, doing anything just to go back out. And it's true. This thing is addicting. It's like a dopamine. But it's better than being inside, doing nothing, watching TV or something. Give me 2 seconds, I'm gonna restock. I really need something that's gonna pick those balls up instead of me having to go back and forth every time. You should sell like a little, like those vacuums that they have in your house that go by themselves. You should have one of those for backyard, like little truck. Picks up all the balls like at the driving range. A little robot thing. If someone have the capital to start that, let me know. I'll help you market it. Little backyard ball collector. Us. What kind of shot you guys want to see? What I'm going to do off the front, off the back, all the way back, all the way front, some flop. Let me know. Try and get some out for you guys. Just kind of just tossing them out there. Like getting a feel for the club. We're on to that second bucket now, so I'm a little bit warmed up. What kind of shots you guys want to see or need help with? Let's get into a combo. What do you guys want to see? What are you guys doing for the weekend? It's Friday. God bless Friday. Gotta love it. Just got word that one of my best friends from growing up is proposing tomorrow. And I was like, damn, I'm gonna go live on YouTube. And you're proposing. But shout out to my boy Mike, man. Congrats. He's a good-hearted man, so he's moving on to that next part of his life. Scary once things like that start coming around. Friends start having kids. People start moving away. People start getting freaking married, and then I'm here on live. But I wouldn't change it I wouldn't make it any other way. And this is what we're taking shots with. Callaway, Jaws, 60 degree, 10 degree bounce. I didn't know what that 10 was until like a week ago. But apparently there's a 12 too. I think a 12 might be a little bit too much bounce. That's no power either. Kind of just letting the club do it. Just kind of throwing it at it, because those are the chips that you like to see. You hear it too, that bounce that you're getting. Definitely help you with some nice shots, and that ball just rolls right off the toe, very smoothly. So if that was like a pin right there, I would definitely take that for a putt in. Let's see if we can try and take some basic ones. Just cut off. Excuse the noise too, but can't do anything about it. Get over. Where are you guys tuning in from, man? It was about like 50. Oh, there was. It's like 30 now. Where are you guys watching from? We're here on here in New York. These are coming off nice. That's that bounce. Just throwing it right at it. Once you get down, you're going in with that heel too, right here. That's what I'm squaring up every time I get right here. Squaring up that heel, lean in a little bit. Get underneath. It's scary. It is definitely scary because you don't want to scull it, send it all the way that way, all the way that way. But with this club, you get in with that heel, it's like butter. Just goes right there. Really loving this club. Only downside, I will say, I don't know if you can see that, but here, can't really get rid of that. So it's annoying when you go to square that part. The grooves are like getting worn out. Did get this used too. Guy gave it to me for $60. That would have been tapping right there. Yeah, don't be afraid to get under that. And right there, right when you're making contact, you like spring up, come up with it. Like, not like that obviously, but get your body coming up. Get that bounce, that's it. But coming up with it, or at least in your head thinking that you're coming up with it, helps. Helps to get that bounce, let it spring through. Yesterday I was able to get some pauses, like come through it slowly. I was never one for like pausing at the top, but it helps with if you're just trying to get used to hitting that same spot every time. That one was a bad shot, but it worked out. I mean, I feel like I'm getting close to that area where I want to hit. And you lose so much of your momentum when you pause, which makes it a little bit tougher. But I like little challenges. Whatever makes things harder. Because I was just coming out here taking those like little shots, regular basic chip shots, but and I was like, why don't I try and do all the shots I see and want to learn? Because I wouldn't waste shots like this at the range. Because if you're paying all this money for a bucket of balls, you don't want to be shanking half of them because you're trying to practice a flop shot. But I got this off TikTok Shop, that mat off TikTok Shop. Take some balls from the range, from the courses I play. Just save them. Split the bag. And then once you get something like this, you can just practice in your yard, practice in your front yard. Anywhere, really. Just get outside for an hour. Just do something. But I spent my whole life playing ice hockey, and all my coaches, parents, friends, they all said, when you get older, if you're not playing hockey, you're going to be playing golf. I used to make fun of golf when I was in like high school, middle school. I thought it was so stupid until I got a club in my hand and realized it's actually fun. So don't judge things until you try it, because I definitely was a firm hater. I thought it was a stupid sport. But I completely changed my mind about that, because now I'm doing this like playing like once a week now. When it's nice out, I play like 2 or 3 times a week, and I'm at least like hitting the driving range a few times a week. I'm lucky because I have the time. A lot of people don't have the time for it. But last year I played in one little tournament. I have the ball somewhere in here. I'll show you when I get to it. Me and my buddy from school, we didn't do good. We shot like 18 over. It was a scramble, and the winning team, I think, was 2 under. It was just one round of 18. Winning team went like 2 under, and they got a free trip to freaking Arizona to go play in like the next part of it. It's called like PGA team golf. Something. I have the ball. I'll show you when I see it, when I get to it. But I did that tournament. It was only like $100 to get in, like 150. We knew we weren't gonna win, but just to like get a feel for how that is. And the kids showing up were fucking like sweats. They were treating it like we were at Augusta. We were just at Middle Bay Country Club, and I mean, those kids that were like practicing crazily and doing all that, they did win. So, but I could just tell once they started hitting on the range, like warming up, I was like, yeah, we're cooked. We are cooked. But we're still gonna try. I'm not going out without a fight. Ever. And at the time, we didn't even know what the difference was between scramble and best ball. And you had the choice to choose whether you were going to be playing best ball or scramble. And you could choose between the two because every team was able to choose, and that would be your score. So we put best ball thinking that it was scramble until we got there, and they're like, no, best ball means like you have to, each player plays their own ball and then you take the best score. And then we were like, yeah, no, we need to scramble. So like 5 minutes before the opening tee off, we're like trying to switch it, and then we get paired with this one guy who isn't in the tournament, and then he's just drinking and smoking the whole time, and he's like, you guys won, and it was fun. I'll just say that, it was fun. But if I were to do that again this year, I would definitely do better. But I tried signing up for it and I couldn't even find it. So I don't even know if they were like a legit thing, but we did it. Oh, shit, maybe I hit the ball already. Or not. It's right here. This was them, the PGA Team Golf. I don't know if any of you guys ever heard of them, but they ran that little tournament, and they gave everybody a sleeve of those, and then the winning team actually got like a little like glass trophy, and then they got a free flight to Arizona to go play in the next part. But I tried looking for them again, and they didn't have anything this year, so I was a little sketched out. But they had a good amount of people. There was like 9 or 10 teams that were playing that weekend. That was bad. That was a really lazy shot. Let's try and get somebody, open it up a little bit. I realize when I try and do those, I gotta get down on that club, get down on the grip a little bit. Just for those shots. Try and get one high in the stance. These are hard to get. I saw Min Woo doing that video with the Meta glasses. Getting them high off. It's supposed to go higher, land softer. There you go. Didn't touch the brick, didn't touch the fence. And the normal one. And then if you ever stuck some like in mulch or like rocks or some terrain, or like you have a bad lie, you want to just make sure you hit it, you can put it back in the stance and just come down on it. That will always come out. Like that mulch over there, if I was stuck in that mulch or like just a rough area, you really need to get it out. Just right off the bat. It'll go forward. I promise. That one didn't look good, but just hone in on it. Just jet that out. If you're ever stuck in some kind of stuff. That's what I like doing. Lazy. Halfway through that, I was like, do I pause or not? Seeing this thing's all cracked and torn, so I like hitting anything just to, because you never know. That's the only ball that's torn up though, pretty bad. All the other balls are pretty good. They're all just dirty. see a lot of people also get like really close up. I don't know how people stay within like a foot of. It's like really close. Very awkward. That's super straight though. It's weird that they're coming out very straight. I don't know why that is. I've also seen people do stuff like this, like when they're having problems like hitting their clubs. I've seen Bob do that before. Another one is the one-handed. One-handed's a little scary because I'm afraid I'm gonna catch the cement. But one-hand chipping is really good practice too. It's really making you get that bounce. So then you do a few like that, and then once you get that backhand on, it feels very different. It feels much easier. So I like doing that too. Just a few one-handed chips. I know Tiger Woods would do like 100 of these every day, just one-handed. With the sand wedge, it's definitely a lot easier with this one since that indent and that bounce.
But this right here, I'm gonna put something with it. I'll put it the way it's supposed to. I was supposed to put that's why I didn't put it.
Here's another one of those coated balls. It's like distance plus fucking things. Good defense. That's the hard part about pausing. You can easily fuck it up. That's why you want to just pinpoint that one spot on the ball you're trying to really get into. Just focus in on that one part. Like right here, there's a little, like a dirt mark. So I try looking at that. Every ball is going to be different, but just for this one, it's got that little dirt piece right there. And I'm just locked in on that dirt piece. Pick out a spot. Easiest thing is just pick out that last dimple that you can see. Pick out that last dimple. Just focus in on that. Don't even worry about the flag. You know where it is. Good defense. Alright, let's try a hole. Last one. For the bucket. Try and get it in the red. Next bag. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna restock these. Good shit, mate. Thank you, Footy Edits. Give me 2 seconds. restocked. That's the annoying part about this. After a bucket, I gotta go back and get a You are crazy. You are crazy, Leon. Damn, we definitely got a good amount. Yeah, I go live every day for at least an hour or two, just doing these, so appreciate you guys being in here. Drop a like or sub, help push that stream. Really appreciate it. If you got any shots you want to see, let me know. Any questions? Anything really. Just chilling. It's Friday. Early. Easily best day of the week. Easily. I hate Mondays. Monday's the most stressful day. Monday is the most stressful day. But Fridays, on the other hand, are the best. The best. But, yeah, that's what we're shooting with. Kyle wedge 60 degree. 2021 model, I believe. Rolled out nice. We're just trying to get up over by that target, get within putting distance. By putting distance, I mean as if that target was a pin. And I would take that as a putt. So we're just trying to get over that bag too. I like leaving, before I never used to put that bag there, but I like it there now because it gives you something to get over, a little obstacle. Make things challenging. Because before I was just duffing it out there carelessly, but now with that, gives you like a little something to mess around with. Just try and go low over it. I'll try and go right over the driver. Could get it to flop right over it. Do a lot of things. Could try and get it to land low area, mid area, far area. So breaking up the yard definitely helped. That was a shank. Ball rolls right off that toe. So opening up the face with this is a lot easier than my other club, which started it all. I'll show you that right now. So this is what I started out with. Sprawling sand wedge. I believe it's like a 56 or 54 loft. But before the 60 degree, this is all I had. And my approach wedge. But the approach wedge was very different. Approach wedge cannot be used for chips. That's for pitching it onto the green. So I really just had this club. Got really comfortable with it for a year. 2 years basically, because I just picked that up at the end of the season. So 2 full seasons with this one. Really love it. Those like open up face shots that I do with that, I would have never tried it with this. Just because that I'll show you the difference in that bounce. This that's coming out with so much more heat, but the bounce on this is way bigger than the one on this. And this also has a leading edge, so there's like you can see that like indents in, as this is just hunky chunky. This one's freaking skinny mini, just digs right through. This is great for the sand too. I know that one's a sand wedge, but for the last 2 rounds that I played and I had this, I was using this to get out of the sand, and it was easy. It made life so much easier. That club, on the other hand, I was freaking just whacking it, couldn't never get it out. Well, with this club, different story. I feel like I got a lot more control of it too. picking up the ball like that and stuff. Couldn't do it with the other one. Well, I could, just not as easy. So, rolling out pretty bad. Again, it's not golf course conditioned grass over there. It's just your regular grass. Yeah, what club you guys swing? What's your favorite club in the bag? I will definitely give it this. This is taking the spot. I do like my approach wedge too. That's when I within the 100 yards out club. Approach wedge and 60 degree, my favorite. I want to hit the driver, good driver, but that really needs some work. I got the power for it. I have the power for it. So I treat it like a slap shot. That's the problem. Because in hockey, that slap shot, you're hitting the ice first. So it's like, and your hips are, first of all, your arms aren't together. Your arms are separated, and then it's a very different motion. But I'm so used to that slap shot that I try and replicate it in my drives, and it's not working out. But don't get me wrong, sometimes I do hit it straight, and it's one of the best feelings on this planet. And I hope all of you guys experience that feeling, because it makes you want to just keep doing it. Another ball down to the back. There's already like 2 of them in there from doing this. They just rattle around all the time. Freaking annoying. I have to take all my clubs out and dump it if I want to get it, so one day they'll come out. Same thing, just trying to get over there into putting distance. Anything on that back fence is not good. If it lands by that back fence, it's fine. I don't want to hear it hit the back fence. That means that it would have rolled. So anything that hits that back fence is not good. Again, now if it lands there, just lands there, it's fine. Just can't hit it. And this is definitely helping me a lot with like distance control. Some of them I just try and get to land in the short area, but it's hard because it'll land in the short area, but it will roll out to the mid. I want it to just stay in the short area. Those shots are really hard to get. A little scary to execute too, because I don't want to shank it. Excuse me. I just had lunch before this. And that's why these balls keep going all over the place, because that grass just sends them all different directions. One day I'll take the camera over there and show you what we're working with, but right now I don't feel like moving it. So like, I could hit the same shot 4 times, but it's gonna roll out 4 different ways each time, because that grass is all bumpy and stuff. But if it was a nice green, it would just roll out. Try and open them up a little bit now. Nice and smooth. Not trying to kill it. Obviously can't kill it. Aim through it. Aim through it, not to it. Yes, aim through it too. Those, I do feel the difference in that. When I do a follow through, the ball soars a lot nicer than me trying to hit at it. You're right. But that's the thing. There's so many little factors, so many little things that you have to take into accountability, and then that's where it could just mess with someone. Some people just want to like come over the ball and just hit it, but again, other people are very analytical. They want to have perfect form, perfect this, everything. But when I do follow through with it, you do obviously get a much nicer swing. Much more compact and composed swing as opposed to just like very good tip. Swing through it, not to it. And before I had my, like, I was doing this, I had my thumb straight down as opposed to making that V, just lighting up on it. I was squeezing it so much. Someone actually caught that for me. And now I always think about that. That's also why I really like doing these lives, because you get some tips, get some help with it. I've never taken a golf lesson. I want to for my driver, but just been all word of mouth. I had a lot of friends in school that played on the golf team, friends from back home that played golf. They always give me their few pointers, but it's not the same as a lesson. Beauty. Who said that? Frank Dave. DG Golf Vids. What's good? He's back in. Frank Dave, you said something good there. What did you watch DG Golf? Did you see the Internet Invitational last night? See that win? I was wrong. I said Paige, Mo, and Frankie were gonna win. I was wrong. Frankie's parents' restaurant is actually right over there, Borelli's. Borelli's is a good Italian restaurant, pizzeria, Italian restaurant. They used to be very big for that. When the New York Islanders were right over here, before they moved, Borelli's would have all the watch parties. People would park there. Definitely some local legends. It's crazy how it worked out, because now their son is part of the biggest sports company in the whole world. And Barstool actually holds they'll hold events at Borelli's every now and then. They'll do podcasts and stuff. I didn't know Frankie was from East Meadow. It's literally right here, right next door. Swung through it a little too much. Didn't catch it good. Here goes one of those coated balls. Gotta be a little bit careful with those. No. Ooh. You gotta recap on that. It was good. There was so much drama. Like the back nine, I think it was. But then they went into 18 all squared, which was pretty sick. Excuse me again. That one was a duff. If that was on grass, that wouldn't have been a good shot. That's also why I don't like the mat, because second I try these shots over here on the grass, it's not the same. Because the grass is a lot better to be practicing on. But I'm not going to tear up all the grass. Be practicing fucking flip shots in the yard. But this gives you a good taste for setup, at least, for feel. But if you can practice out on that grass, if you got a grass range by you, by all means, utilize it. Because over here, there's no grass range. I mean, unless you're part of like a country club, and obviously not part of a country club. Those are the only ones with some grass ranges. And I think further out on the island, like going out east towards the Hamptons, there's those courses have grass, but over here, nah. You're lucky if you even get a full mat when you go to the range. They're all ripped up. Some of the machines that they have that like dispenses the balls are broken. This is what we're swinging with still. A little bit longer. Where are you guys tuning in from, though? Where are you guys watching from? It's always cool to hear where you guys are from. One thing I haven't done yet is play golf outside of the country. I really want to do that. I mean, I've done driving ranges outside of the country. And I went to Top Golf outside of the country, but it's not the same as actually playing like a full 418. See, that's what I'm talking about, that grass back there. Crazy bounces. It's all patchy. Really, really, really love that feeling. But gotta be very careful with those when you're playing, because that will definitely add a few strokes if you shank it across the green. But there's a good practice range over here that's actually grass. Practice range, not driving range. That I go to sometimes, and I think I'm gonna try and do a live there at the practice range. 'Cause they got bunkers. It's all just chipping area. No putting, just chipping. And it's like a little playground, honestly. Like, you know how people go to the skate park? That's like the skate park for golfers. Chipping practice area. You got like 4 different holes, like little greens, and then all the rest is like bunkers and stuff. It's cool. It's free too. Just show up. So I like going. I'm teaching my cousin right now how to golf, and we've been going there. So right across the street is a driving range. So we go to the driving range, then we go there. But I didn't want to bring the camera out around him too much because he's just starting. But he better get ready because I'm documenting everything. He just turned 13. I'm trying to get him ready to play JV next year for the high school. So I think he missed this fall. See, he wasn't playing, but he's a fast learner. I've been trying to teach him the right things, so he's not practicing bad habits. Got him clubs. Well, I didn't get him clubs, I just gave him my old ones. But he's loving it. But yeah, this is what we're still swinging with. Keep getting stuff on the mat because this thing just digs into it. So don't mind that. Where are you guys tuning in from though? There's a good amount of y'all in here now. So thank you guys for supporting the live, watching. Definitely helps. Let me know if you guys have any questions about a shot or anything really. I can kind of talk about anything. Just sucks that I can't play music. Yesterday I had music going and YouTube cut the live off. And I didn't even realize till like I turned around and my phone was black. But I like listening to music while I play. I don't like the quietness. Sometimes I do, but not all the time. Again, these coated balls, I just a little cautious with. Not as cold as I thought it was going to be too, or windy. There goes that Mother's Day ball. Stop out of the bag. There's a Top Golf ball. Hopefully they ain't tracking it. Touch the fence. Not good. Not when I pushed it out there. Felt that. That was lazy. Just bounce right. Alright. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna restock them again. I'm ordering a new net. New net for that Amazon Black Friday stuff that they got going on, because that thing is just there now. It's not stopping the ball. They just roll right through it. That the netting on it was very light. It's all ripped up. Got a few more minutes. All right, y'all. Let's get to it again. Over that bag. That's what I'm talking about. Awful, awful bounces. That was a lazy shot too, though. Swing through it, not to it. You always bounce left. Now you want to go out straight, right? Now you want to go straight. Just hopped over. Went right through it. Yeah, that whole left side, that top left side of that target, balls just go right through it. The net's cut. And the right side too on the bottom. Too much. It's dead straight, just too much. Here's one of those Kirkland balls. I want to get the target that sits up on, like, looks like a folding chair. I want that one. So it makes you get it up too. It's like you're actually aiming to get it into it instead of rolling it out. I'd get that, and then probably, like, they sell those in a 3-pack, a big one, a medium, and a small one. So I put the big one, the foldable chair there, and then the little one's like sporadically out, so I'm not always just shooting straight, so I could shoot at different targets. So I thought to get different angles if I move this around here, but it's a little annoying. It'd be better to just get multiple targets, so then I could like put like a little mini one there and just try and get that. Try and get one over like over there a little bit, a medium one. I'm not just shooting straight. It is getting a little boring just shooting at that. You spice it up.
Esta parte aquí.
Touch the fence. Not good. Forget it. I'll get it. exactly why I'm not hitting it hard. So that way went right through the fence. Swinging through it. And it cuts right through that target. Just missing.
Suelta más, una piedra encima de esto.
Good. Good. This is the bad thing about it too. I get all this dust. But this is what we're taking shots with still. As opposed to this. Died out on me. Moved down my leg. Stay there. Just trying to get up and over that bag. Over that bag. Touch it. I hate how this thing keeps moving. Trying to take it up on the front foot. Go higher and softer. That's too much. Too much. Yeah, that's going a lot higher, landing a lot softer. From so much time that mat's starting to get all dented, so the balls can all like pool right here. So I just flipped it around. Try and get on that target. Let's see if we can do at least 5 out of these to hit that target. Bounces are going to be the freaking death of me. Of course it goes left. Finally. It's 2. Nope. There's 3. Come on, 2 more. I go 2 for 2 to get that 5, to get that full 5. Got a little distracted. Did 3. 3 out of. Let's see if we can do it again. 6. We got 10. See if we could get at least 5 of them to crack that target. Not go in it, but at least hit it, because if target's all worn out, so if it hits it, it rolls through it. So let's try and do 5. If this doesn't work, then we're gonna have to knock it down to 3. But we should be able to do 5. Those bounces I get are freaking awful. Come on. 1. I don't know if that went over or through it, but I'll just say no. 2. 3. That one rolled right through that side. 4. 'We need one more. Come on. Don't save it for the last one. 5. All right. So that was 7 shots. Took 7 shots to get 5 of them to hit that. Let's see if we could get these 2 of these last 3 to hit it. Nope. Gotta go 2 for 2. Come on. Shit. I stalled it, but I hit it. It's 1. Alright. Let me restock them and then I'm gonna run that back. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys the net so you see how ripped up it is. Yeah, so this is what it's at now. It's like all ripped up here, here, here. The balls like slide through here. This thing is supposed to be on there, but I guess there's metal all around this, but that's why they just go right through. But it still works. So yeah, that's what we're working with out there. That's why they, some of them look like they don't go through, but they do. They just roll through. Alright, I got enough time for a few more. Damn. If you guys are definitely in here, drop a like, drop a sub. Helps me want to keep doing this, helps push the stream. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for tuning in. So let's see if we could do see if we get 5 on that target. That's 1. That's 2. Just missed. Come on, let's get 3. Shitty shot. Too much. That was the worst shot we've hit all day. Great. 2 more. 4. Finish up with the green. Green for the green. Money ball. Nope. Come on, for 5. That's 5. So yeah, I like rolling with that. Let's try and hit 5 of them every time we put out a group of them. And the rest of them I could mess around with. Try and show you those flap shots again. See, so those are 2 completely different shots. The shots that I'm doing, that like these normal ones, obviously anyone could just rip those, but when you want to start experiencing new shots, trying different things, you can really open up that face and like block the ball. Very hard shot. Really really need a lot of time with that one, but they're fun. They are a lot of fun. Intimidating and scary, but fun. And you just gotta get comfortable with it. It took me about like maybe 2 range, like these sessions to really get them down. Perfect. Good thing I'm not wearing a mic. Yeah, with those shots, I'm really aiming, really trying to hone in on leading with this heel and letting that ball just rip off the toe. Have a lot of fun with it. That wasn't good, but. And again, we're trying to get over that bag every shot. Just get up and over that bag. Very easy, very light. That's a good thing about this. It doesn't take too much of a toll on your body. You could do this for quite some time, really, before you get tired. I could do this for a good, like, 2 hours straight. It's usually what these lives have been. 2 hours. Me just chipping and talking. But I'm trying to do long form content. I definitely want to do some more long form. But the short stuff has helped me get adjusted to the camera and I don't know, feel a little bit more comfortable. I do have another channel that I've done, I still do it, like interviews and edits for artists. That's my second channel. Well, this one is actually my second channel. That other channel came first. But kind of slowed down on that one and working on my personal one. So I don't want this to be all golf. I do a lot of traveling and just a lot of random stuff. So I feel like it'd be cool to document it. But golf is definitely a huge hobby of mine. You ask any of my friends, what is John doing? They'll be like, he's either golfing or some other stuff, but golf has been a huge part of my life now, after hockey. Played hockey all my childhood since I was like 6, 5 or 6, I believe. 6 to, what, 23? 25 now. So the last 2 years have just been golf after college. But I love the competitiveness. I'm a competitive person. I like playing for stuff. I like being competitive, being athletic, and this just fits perfectly. I like meeting new people. I like playing around with other people, and this definitely brings the exposure for that. All right, I'm gonna just do a few more, and then I gotta get off because it's getting a little late. But let me give you guys some more. Let's see if we can go 5 for 5. You guys think we can go 5 for 5? This last little group. See if we can get 5 of these. For this last little bunch. Can we do 5? Not 5 for 5, but 5 out of these. I think that'd be a good strong suit to end on. If we do, you should definitely smash that like and sub. If I get 5 of these, and of course, now that I say that, I'm not even gonna get 1. But we'll try. We will definitely try. Just 1. Getting slim here. Only got 1 so far. That's 2. Let's get 3. Come on. Go straight. Just 3. I go 2 for 2. It's 4. That's 5, baby. You're able to get the 5. Pull the driver out already and let it rip. When I get the thing to do it, I just did 5 though. Just smash that sub, hit that like. Thank you guys for tuning in, but I gotta get off because I got some stuff I gotta do. But I'll definitely be on again tomorrow, probably not today. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. But once I get what's it called, that thing to hit back here, I'm gonna run through all the clubs. Be sitting out here running through all of them. Thank you guys for tuning in. Stay blessed. Have a good weekend. Thank y'all.